everyone knows that after pandemic you might not get the same business from similar customer. So and we know that after pandemic the pharma company are going to get more business. In that sense, we try to diversify our business. We try to find out what could be the next business after pandemic. So one in case was pharma. So what we done is we started to learn more about that business. In fact, we started with the making of ventilator, making of disinfectant for hospital, and our model prototype everything is ready. We tried and tested. That is still available if anybody want to use. The intention not to gain money out of that. Intention was to understand pharma business. That helped us to at least get two new purchase order in the pharma which were not focused since last 10 years. And now since we enter into pharma and getting all these two small purchase order, we will certainly dig into inside, go inside the pharma, understand that business and grow that business. So because we always know, since we work for so many years, we always know we have to change the business model, otherwise we can't sustain. So we have to change the business model, and that's why we enter into different area of business, and now we are moving ahead, marching ahead towards the pharma business, apart from our niche business and whatever we are doing. What we done is on the employee side, because everyone was fearful, mainly on the job. So will company retain the job? Since we are project management company, everyone knows that if there is no job from customer and we can't work, we can't get money. So first thing, what we assure to our employee that their job are safe. That is one. Second, before government announcing that there is a rule of paying 100% salary, we assured our employee that they will be paid full without any deduction of salary and without any deduction of their leaves. Now coming to safety of employees, most of our technicians and engineers stuck up to their respective location due to sudden announcement of lockdown, and travel was not available. So we told them to stay at the guest houses, be it Hyderabad, be it Delhi, be it Bangalore, be it Chennai. Let them stay at their location, do not come out, and whatever ration they need, they can stock the ration at their guest houses. Now, 2-3 months they were staying in their guest houses. However, they have to come out to buy ration, buy essential, buy sanitizer. So what we done is we have taken additional insurance, a private insurance, health insurance for all these employees, so that if they contract COVID, unfortunately, at least they are ensured that they will get good treatment in private hospital. Apart from that, what we done is when see in June, July, government started unlocking and some of the customer allowed us to work on site. During travel, we allowed them to use private taxis, private vehicle to ensure that they do not contract COVID in a public transport, whatever is auto or bus. We said let them use, though it's additional expenses, the safety is important for our company and our employees. So they started using that vehicle for traveling, a private vehicle. And see, most of our employees were stuck up for 2 to 3 months, 4 months at one location, at guest houses, away from family. We started some kind of technical training, HR training. So every week we used to send some questionnaire on technical side relevant to our business, and they had to answer that in a group, in a WhatsApp group, and they were given marks, and they were we decided who is the top and everything. So that generated some kind of inquisitiveness, some kind of technical learning, because most of the guests had laptop. Now most of people have smartphones, so they can go to Google, find out the answer, they can discuss internally in the group, and they can answer the question. So this ensure that they keep up with some mind, some busy of mind. So that's what we have done on the technical side. So that is about the employee. We wanted to keep the morale of the employees to be high during this pandemic on and utilize this time to enhance their skill. So when they come out of after 3 to 4 months or 5 months, they are one is better in the mind and better skilled. So they should not feel that the time is wasted. Though we paid salary, we could pay salary. Though it is additional expenses, we allowed most of the employee to use flights apart from including technician where they can use flight apart from buses or train because that we know are more susceptible to contract COVID than the flight. The river there is a you have to take precaution. However, they allowed to use this private taxis and flight and whatever mode of transport which is safe for employee. Since most of team is staying at guest houses, we told them to buy PP and safety gear and complete gown in case some one of our team member contract with COVID. They can be abandoned, they can be in the home isolation. However, he should be served with the food and medicine. So we told them to buy two PPE kits at each guest house at each location to take care of the employee. So basically what we ensure that all the employee are safe, sound in mind. However, they are ensured that their livelihood and their family are taken care though they are staying at far location from their family. Because being a project management company, quality and safety is important to us. Now how the quality will come? If the people, if the technician, if the engineer working at site, customer site has that good bend of mind, are free of all this tension, they can give quality job. So it's not a direct impact, though the cost the cost of the company increase. However, the quality and productivity which we might ensure after COVID, that is good. And that is the fund of our company. That is what the basics of our company. Quality and productivity of the employee has to be ensured. The moral should be good. That is what we have done. Now most of the SME were under cost cutting pressure. We took a different approach. We said let us invest in a new business. If you don't invest, you don't get business. So it was trade-off what to do. Luckily, the company which we are into had some kind of additional cash and we wanted to invest it for the new business. In fact, in this last 4 months, we have taken new team for the pharma business. We have recruited new sales managers because we know we have to put extra effort to get business. If there is no business, how can we serve? How can we get money? And we have to continue business. So though it's an additional cost, we have taken a different approach from most of the traditional or conventional company can do. Rather than doing cost cutting, we increase our manpower, we increase our resources in terms of machines, we increase our resources in terms of our sales and marketing team, we increase our resources in operation team so that whatever business it comes, we have to serve faster. We know that some of the companies, some of the competitors have reduced their manpower and getting the same manpower again might be difficult. So we will quickly grab that others business and other kind of business in this pandemic. Paying full salary to all executive, all engineers, all technicians, all managers certainly was additional cost. And since money is not from customer, we are not doing any job. However, we wanted to utilize this time at least to some of the project which we could not implement in this last 4 or 5 years. One is the case of ERP. We tried to implement ERP for so many years, but we failed because our employees, a purchase team or accounts team, could not get time from the regular job. So since everyone has laptop, we started to make template for the ERP. So that is what we done. in this pandemic. Second, about utilization time. For the operation team, we told them to make different templates for reporting, for management reporting, for daily report, for weekly report, and then we refine them. We taken the example. So that is what the operation. In the meantime, sales team prepared a template for costing, for giving offer to customer, managing changes in the offer. So all the templates were ready by the time we come out from the all this. So we utilize time. It's not a direct benefit. However, that helped us when we started all this, because all customers started to get all send quotation. So we have to reply with the our offers, and since we our templates were ready, we were very agile, and now we could save that time. Yes, earlier we used to take 1 or 2 days to reply to customer with the quotation. Now we can do in hours because we have all the costing sheet and templates ready. That helped us. So the cost which we incurred during a pandemic is paying off. Now on this, now we wanted to keep customer contact intact in this pandemic. We know that this is going to run for 6-7 months. Some customer might start their facility after 7-8 months, 9 months. So what we done is we have created one training module for customer, online training module using Zoom or Windows Team or other kind of platform where we could give online training to customer. There are two target. One is the existing customer for whom we already install our facility, and expected customer which are going to invest in next 1 to 2 years. We tap them, we send an invite, we created proper training module with the videos, with the picture, with the presentation, with the different team. And what we told them is after the 7-8 month of complete shutdown of the facility, how to restart this facility and what are the precautions need to be taken in this facility, what are the hazards which are there, and that helped a lot. And we in fact help them online whenever they face issues while starting all these facilities. That helped us to keep our tempo high with the customer, with the close contact with customer, and in fact we could give them the understanding of the knowledge which we have about this business. To give brief our business, we work with the high end of the gases, the high purity and very hazardous gases. So the customer should aware that what they are dealing with. This high about the gases, because if the gas leaks, they can kill so many people. So the facility with their handling when they start up, and the most, if you see in all these accident which happened in last 4-5 months, all that happened after pandemic and during restarting of all this plant, chemical plant, gases plant. So we trained them, we trained our customer online, and we given some checklist. They should check all these parameter, and if they found this parameter, somewhere they found some issue with the any kind of system, they can call us online, video call, whatever possible, and we can help them during the restarting and what should the corrective action, what should the preventive action. So that helped us to gain confidence of customer about our knowledge and our desire to help them. Naturally, this will help us when the pandemic goes.